When you look at Dame, and do you think the reason why nobody is reaching out is because he used to be an asshole back then? I mean, I wasn't there, so I don't know, but that's what people saying that was there. You was there, so.
I can't tell you this. I don't want to get on that, but I can tell you some life shit. While you popping and going up, they let you do everything. You can give people your ass a kiss. But what you're not anticipating when you're on top of the world is that that shit might end up going back down. And when it goes back down, them same people gonna be on them same floors that you was giving your ass a kiss. And while you're going down, guess what they're gonna do for you? Give you a kiss. Get out of here, beat it.
Let's talk about something deeper than hip hop. Something that every entrepreneur, every hustler, and really every human needs to understand. Jim Jones recently spoke on Dame Dash's financial situation, but the bigger picture here, it's about what happens when the money slows up, the fame fades, and nobody's around to catch you. Now, I'm not here to pick sides or stir up drama. That's not what this is. I actually see this as a teaching moment. Because whether you're in the music game, building a business, or just trying to level up in life, this is the part they don't tell you about. The fall off is real. The phone stops ringing, and those people who once said they'd always ride for you, they're nowhere to be found. Jim said something powerful in that interview, and it wasn't about Dame personally. It was about life. When the money's gone, people move different. That's not just a hip hop thing. That's a real life thing. It forces you to ask the question, what kind of relationships are you building? Are they built on love, loyalty, or are they built on what you can do for somebody? We hear about the glitz and glamour of the industry, but what Jim's reminding us is behind the scenes, it's still business. And when things go left, loyalty gets tested. Now, Dame Dash is a legend, no question. He helped build an empire with Roc-A-Fella Records. He's a strong-minded, independent entrepreneur who's always spoken his truth. But even somebody like Dame can hit a wall when real life steps in. Taxes, lawsuits, debt, or just the weight of everything you've built coming back around. That $800,000 debt, that's not just about dollars. That's a mirror into what happens when relationships sour, when nobody's answering your calls, and when pride and pressure collide. I don't look at this and think, who's right or wrong. I look at it and think, what can we learn from this? Always keep your finances tight. Build real relationships, not transactional ones. And most importantly, never think you're too big to fall, because life has a way of humbling even the most powerful people. Now, I'm about to play this clip for y'all, but before I do, I need you to like, leave your comments, and subscribe. Let's get into it.
Gotta ask you, speaking of Dame, how you feel about what he's going through right now?
I really ain't got no comment. I haven't really been on the same page with Dan for a bunch of years now and shit like that. I mean, like, I wish nothing bad on nobody, bro. You dig? And we all gotta face our own shit. You dig? I can't tell you this, that he's a very smart man, so I'm hoping he's smart enough to figure out his ways to bounce back. You dig? That's just that. Cause ain't nobody gonna come save you out here. And the quicker you learn that, the quicker you'll be able to bounce back. There's $1 billion involved and you ain't got none. How would you feel? Hey man, shit happens, man. But it's not me to I'm just talking about common sense, man. Anybody can look in and look at this shit and be like, damn, one nigga got $1 billion, one nigga broke. How would you feel if you broke? You can't feel good, you heard? And we are grown men. Let's keep it a buck. We are all grown men. And everybody makes their own decisions. I don't know them people ins and outs, but clearly people made decisions that got them to where they at.
Let me ask you this though, when you look at Dame, and do you think the reason why nobody is reaching out is because he used to be an asshole back then? I mean, I wasn't there, so I don't know, but that's what people saying that was there. You was there, so.
I can't tell you this. I don't want to get on that, but I can tell you some life shit. While you popping and going up, they let you do everything. You can give people your ass to kiss. But what you're not anticipating when you're on top of the world is that that shit might end up going back down. And when it goes back down, them same people gonna be on them same floors that you was giving your ass to kiss. And while you're going down, guess what they're gonna do for you? give you ass to kiss. Get out of here, beat it. It's natural. It's your life. You dig? The same energy you give me, the same energy I'm gonna put out. You hear? And that's just in life. Because I've been through that. I've been that person that was so ignorant and just dumb to the fact of reality because I've been jaded by entertainment and success and money and shit like that, and not seeing shit that I'm doing that could really affect me in the long run as a person and as an artist and shit like that. And I had to learn the hard way. By the grace of God, I was able to persevere, be resilient, and know I had to take my second chance because they definitely ain't giving you one, and they ain't give me one.
Would you say that it's more difficult right now to blackball somebody with social media and the rest of these platforms?
Definitely not difficult to blackball somebody in this game. You heard? It's all about the power. You heard? You go up against the right power, they will. Yeah. You heard? I can tell you that for sure. They will blackball your ass. You ain't special, you ain't exempt. I mean, the internet is one thing, but they be blocking shit out the internet too. They could blackball you on the internet too. This shit wicked. Don't be fooled.
Was you blackball at one point?
Oh yeah, me? Definitely. 100%.
What makes you believe that?
I was told by the blackballer himself. And that's the dope part about my journey is I'm able to encounter, come up against everything that I had to go up against, you heard? And for me to have a conversation with the blackballer and be on the same page and understand what was going on. But it shows the power that I had in me since a youngster and shit like that, and people see how powerful I was. And there's few ways that you could cripple me because you can't do it physically. You dig? And those are the things that I had to learn. The power I possess was too strong outside. You heard?
What I'll say is this though, right? If you a true hustler with social media and the rest of these platforms, it should be easy to make money.
You could get to a bag. Yeah, but you can get to a bag, but you not won't get to a success. You won't, you being a star, being who you was, might not happen. You heard? Yeah, you can get to a bag because there's a lot of ways to make money, but you won't be lit. They could block the shit out you from being lit. You have to find a new means of getting to a bag. You heard? Blackball is just for the game. They can't blackball you in life. So many ways to make money out there, to get dollars out there, to become millionaires out there. We just so caught up in this entertainment business, we kind of got television like that's all we see. Because for those who has been successful in it, we know that everything starts with the music and everything ancillary comes from us having great music out. Our back was against the wall. We wasn't taught nothing else but this. This was our form of success. You heard? They didn't give us no financial literacy. You heard? We knew how to do music, and we knew that the music is going to come with the opportunities. You ain't got no music, you ain't getting no opportunities. Even right now. That's the rules, bro. It don't change. The world want the cool. You can't be cool if you ain't got no music.
Yeah, good point. But when you look at Dame, I know when I interviewed him, he made a comment saying that, with all the people he helped, he shouldn't be asking for anything. People should be helping him, just off of, everything he did for them.
That's the problem, bro. I gave so many people a look in life, but I did it from the kindness of my heart. I'm selfless, you heard? So if I get into a bind, I don't expect them same people that I helped out or did anything for to come and save me. Because that's not what I did it for. Else I would have made that clear when I did it. Like, yo, I'm about to do you this solid, you owe me one, you heard? But people have ulterior motives a lot of the time, so when do go bad, they feel entitled to a person who has a person's success that you may have helped a little bit with. You didn't make them all. You didn't do everything for them. You didn't put them where they at right now. Yeah, you may help them but it's had to work. A spark could go out. That won't start a fire. Am I lying? To make that fire go to a big roof, what you got to do, you got to work that bitch. Them leaves that go out when you starting that little ass fire off the spark. And you trying to So who worked that bitch? You gave me a little but you ain't make the fire go woof. I had to move this shit around, blow on it, all type of stuff. You heard? Like, so you feel that I got this hot ass fire and you in trouble, I'm supposed to come help you, give you some of my fire? Don't really work like that. I mean, for me, I don't do favors or do things for people like that unless I already let you know ahead of time. This is what I'm expecting. But as a man, I'm not expecting nobody to come and help me. I'm expecting me to figure the shit out.
So here's the thing, y'all. At the end of the day, this conversation between Jim Jones and Dame Dash is bigger than the headline. It's bigger than $800,000 worth of debt. It's about what happens when the spotlight dims and real life kicks in. And that's something every one of us can relate to. It's easy to celebrate people when they're winning, when the money's flowing, when the deals are coming in, when everybody's screaming your name. But the real test? That comes when it gets quiet, when the cameras go off, when the checks stop clearing. That's when you find out who's solid and who was just around for the lifestyle. Now, I'm not here to judge either one of these guys. I've got respect for both of them. Jim Jones has carved out his own lane, stayed consistent, and grown into a businessman who understands longevity. Dame Dash, say what you want, but that man helped change the culture. His confidence, his fearlessness, and his commitment to ownership, that influenced a whole generation of creators and entrepreneurs. But here's what I take from this situation, and I hope you do too. Always take care of your name, your brand, your relationships, because in this game, your reputation will outlast your money. Don't burn bridges just to light the way. And most importantly, don't wait until the roof caves in and try to fix the foundation. So whether you're chasing millions or just building your future brick by brick, remember, success without structure won't last, and fame without financial literacy is just a countdown to a wake-up call. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this story down below in the comment section, and make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.